Like, pay attention to your own body. If I suggest you do something, but you know you have an injury or whatever, then you don't do anything I say that's not going to work for your body, and you just modify it. Or you can just breathe, just nice, calm breathing, or sit down. It's it's supposed to be very gentle for yourself. It's like we're trying to be kind to our bodies while kind of, helping purge out like tension and stress. And then we're working on our tension, our areas where we tend to hold tension. We're going to work on those. And we use traditional Chinese medicine like body meridian systems to kind of know where our like electricity flows in our body, bioelectricity. Probably saying a lot of words that are kind of sounding crazy. But the best thing is to try it and feel it and see how your body feels afterwards. And usually feels really good, right? Okay. That's the main thing. Oh, and one other, sorry, at 11, there's going to be some people coming to use this for a party, so we probably will have to get out of here kind of quick. Normally we hang out and relax, but we'll probably just have to scoot.
They're having a block party.
Oh, fun. This month is full of fun stuff going on all over the place, I think.
It's outside and it's going to be breezy, but
I don't know if they do that. It's okay. They don't molten multicultural pet festival.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
How long did the balls go on before? Okay.
Love riders.
Fun. Well, let's get started. Let's get our bodies ready to have a fun day today. go to these different events in a really kind mindset. So let's just start with putting our hands over our belly. And we're going to just practice some deep breathing, some more full breath that when you let the tension in your belly go, when you're not trying to hold it in, notice how when you breathe, the diaphragm goes down and pushes your belly out. And then exhale, you just maybe squeeze a little to push your air out. Inhale through the nose. Feel your belly expand. Exhale out the mouth or the nose. Inhale through the nose. Feel your belly expand like a balloon. Exhale. Squeeze it back. Inhale. Just even doing this a few times during your day is so beneficial to your body. Breath is energy. All right. Now we'll start trying to kind of move with our breath. So we can do this one, spinal cord breathing. Or just take your shoulders onto your back and then exhale. Squeeze in, kind of squeeze your belly. Inhale. Like you're doing a pull-up maybe, and exhale. And with our breath, inhale. In through the nose, exhale. Out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe look up this time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. We're just warming our body up, getting all our joints moving, getting our breath flowed down and nice and deep. And then next it's called knocking on the door of life. And this is a nice one, that You're going to plant your feet flat on the ground. Your knees are kind of bendy. And then twist at the waist. You know those drums they have where you just do like this and the little arms and the little things hit the drum? So twisting at the waist creates the momentum so that your arms just swing. So it's not a lot of work on your part. You're just really like this, and like I'm not even doing anything with my arms. But now you can kind of, once you get that feel, you can kind of direct your arms, and we're knocking ourselves around our meridian. I forget this one, but it's the only one that goes this direction. Like kind of like your belt channel. That's what it's called, belt channel. So we're hitting our lower back. This is called the door of life. This is the kidney area. And so in traditional Chinese medicine, that's where we store energy. So we're just kind of like waking up our energy. We're like, hello, energy. You're sleeping there. Wake up. And then we're going to move it around. So that's why we start with this one. And we'll keep breathing. And then the next point is the lung points. And so if you feel your collarbone, right, there's a divot right where hits the shoulder. And that's where we're going to be aiming for. That's our lung point. So it's on both sides if you want to feel. So we're going to kind of keep that same knocking. We're still knocking our lower back, but now we're also knocking these lung points. So this is a good one again. Take a nice deep breath through the nose. The sigh is good to help release tension. Breathing out the mouth is good to release tension. The next spot we're going to hit is up here. Our gallbladder meridian goes through this part. So sometimes it's hard at first to learn kind of how to do it with the hit in the back. But flat hand down onto the traps and slide it off. And this is just this area we hold a lot of tension. Easy to get tense right here. Good job. See, and this is a good one too. To be like, good job. I'm here today. And then we'll do it back to the lung points. Nice inhale. And then the waist. And then we'll just slow it down. And just, this is called water waves. Just letting your hands kind of glide through the air. And this one's a good one just to kind of arrive in the present moment. Just let yourself unwind. Take a nice slow breath. Twisting at the waist and just feeling your arms. And we'll slow it down. And again, check in with your body. Maybe you notice some tingling start in your arms as we release tension. Tension is just blocked up energy. It's kind of like we need to mobilize or do something. We kind of get tense. And that kind of actually blocks the energy from flowing. If we can relax, then the energy can flow through our body, can be more productive, we can do things and not get so tired, because holding tension makes us tired, right? If you just let it go, you can still do the things and you're going to have more energy just flowing through you. So that's kind of what we're going to be practicing, learning how to do. Let's do spread the chi. This one's a little bit of a coordination deal, but we'll just try our best. So the first thing to practice is we're like this. It's like the letter Y, like in YMCA, right? And then we're just going to drop. Let gravity take our arms down. So we're holding them up and let go. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to twist at the waist when we let go. And that makes one arm swing in front, one arm behind. Then we swing back. Then we let go. Then we swing back. And we let go. With the breath. Like we're spreading seeds in the field. Spread the chi. Warming up our upper back in between our shoulder blades. All right, slow it down. Check in. Should feel a little bit warmer. Okay, let's warm up our shoulders some more. So I took my left leg back, my right leg a little bit forward. I'll stagger stance here. And also in Tai Chi and Qigong, we don't ever stand in a line. Like yoga is a lot like this, right? Like, that one, we always, and y'all look great. I don't think anyone needs to change, but you always have that little space in here because it's more stable. Okay. And then we just lean over that leg and so that's your right arm, let that dangle down and you can kind of shake it out. And then we're just going to inhale and we're going to kind of shift our weight into our back leg, lift our shoulder up, back and down, come forward, inhale. I hold a lot of tension up here, so y'all have to work this out too. It feels good to you too. I'm not the only one.
My soul is.
Yeah, we hold the weight of the world on our shoulders sometimes. We got to work that out. Let it go. We can put the world back on after class if we want to. If you want to. You don't have to. Leave it off for a little while. Maybe Saturdays, right? Saturday's a good day to leave it off. Just rolling our shoulder back. Also kind of practicing this shifting the weight. That's a big fundamental. Is that the weight comes forward in your leg, you push off, the weight's kind of back. All right, let's switch arms. So now the left leg's forward, right leg's back. Bendy knees. Got a space like your dog could run through the middle. Leave room for the puppy, right? Lean over, shake your arm out. And then again, we're going to shift the weight to the back and just use that momentum to help you kind of roll your shoulder up, down, and back. That's nice breathing, gentle breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth or nose. Rolling shoulder up, back, and down. Huh? Oh, did that move? Oh, there, that. Thank you. That was all our chi energy. Yeah, we're powerful. Okay. Getting that. Let's do some, yeah, we're going to work all the joints. Let's do this one a little bit. So even just practice one hand, trying to get your wrist, get that full range of motion. And then maybe let's try the other one. Well, I just heard a little crack, crack, crack. You can do both. You can add in your hips if you want to look cool. How are you doing it? Nice and slow. Feel that range of motion in your wrists. Let's do the other way. Just trying to circle your hand from your wrist. Of those, the meridians, they all go through the hand to the tips of your fingers. All right, let's do this one. The famous Pueblo move, right? Okay, shake out the hands this way. If you work on the computers a lot or do crafts, it's so good. Get these wrists opened up, face them down. Okay, and now just even take your hands down. Do you feel the buzzing and tingling in your fingertips? That is you becoming more aware of something that's always there. And also, again, as you release tension and blockages in your body, then the energy is able to flow to the tips of your fingers. And again, that allows, the more that the energy is flowing in your body, the less blockages, the more health and healing you'll feel, the more alive you'll feel, more energy. Okay, I was like, one came to me and then I forgot. Now I remember. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of this one is very customizable. You can make it a little more of a workout, or you can kind of keep it very gentle like this. It's kind of like that. Again, if you have circulation, maybe issues in your hand, this is a cool one. Your heart and pericardium meridian end up in the palm of your hand. That's why we shake hands with people. That's how you can kind of, oh, I can sense who they are, right? Isn't that interesting? But it's kind of like baseball, right? Like you're getting ready to swing at a pitch. And then you can customize this move if you want to take your feet out a bit wider. And if you want to kind of dip in the middle, it strengthens, it helps strengthen your legs as well. So you kind of dip in the middle, inhale, exhale. Dip as low as you want in the middle. Take your time. You can even squeeze your hands together like you're trying to start a fire in your hands. When a cold front comes in, you might need this one. All right, and then maybe come in the middle. This is called horse stance. And you can, again, customize it. You can be up higher. You could try for a second to go low as you can go. we come out and we'll reach up, inhale. Maybe do a back bend if that feels good. And then maybe let's bring our feet in a little if they're wide. Exhale. Forward fold. You can let gravity pull your torso down. Release the tension between your shoulder blades. I'm not giving away awards for who can reach the furthest down, so just let gravity, just see what happens when you breathe in and then exhale your tension and see if you go lower. And if you just letting gravity do the work. And then when we're going to slowly roll up, we just bend our knees. We can tilt our pelvis so it starts to come under us, and then let our spine just roll up. Back up. Let's do a little bit of, this one is dog wags its tail, but we're just going to go kind of slow with it. Just getting the C curve on our spine. Our spine's going so many different directions. And it's encased in fluid, and there's fluid and cushioning in between all the vertebrae. And so by moving it, we're massaging in water. One of my teachers said, like, our bodies are like dry sponges, and when we move them, then it's like, moistening them up. And everybody knows how a dry sponge feels. Pretty gross. And then when it's wet, it can move in all kinds of directions. You could twist it in a ball. So we're massaging our bodies from the inside out. Getting our sponges nice and wet. Okay, when we come in, let's do a little move the body like a river too, so this again, we're doing right and left. We'll wake up our hips a little bit. And again, you can do the little side thing. And then again, there's so many different ways you can modify this. You can stay like this. Or if you want, you can hinge at your waist a little and see how that feels. Or you can hinge a lot, see how that feels. It's another way again to find some areas in our bodies that might need some movement. Move the body like a river, if you see a river from above, it just doesn't go straight down the center, it hits the banks. And then you can kind of come up a little bit. Bring your feet in. Shake that out. Okay. Again, just check in really. Let's get our feet flat, knees are bent, shoulders over hips. I imagine a string is pulling you up by the crown of your head, and so your chin tucks back in. So you have that really nice posture, and so now your arms can just kind of hang off your body like this is a hanger. Feel that pulling your head up. Tuck your chin back in. Take a breath. Check in with your body. All right, we'll do a balance. I like to try every class to do a little bit of balance move. And so you can have a chair near you. We're just gonna do our ankles like we did our hands. So you're gonna put your weight in your right leg, feel it, feel the weight, and you can just take your toe. Actually, I forgot. We can do this first. And you can stay like this as well. So this one's kind of getting your hip, your knee. Yeah. You like this one? Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this with y'all.
This in the winter, but it's up in the fall time.
Yeah, yeah. And this one is a great one, and you don't have to, unless you go the other direction, you don't have to, you got both feet on the ground, so it's a nice one. Circle around. Okay, let's do the other side. So your weight's in your left leg, you're on your toe of your right. And just kind of try to roll your leg out. It's the best way. I don't know how to explain it better than that. And getting the hip, the knees, the ankles, and then go the other direction, roll it to the inside. All right, and now so put your weight in your right leg and lift your left leg up, and you can try to do this without assistance if you want. And now circle that foot. A few times one way, a few times another. And whenever you need to, you put it down. I'm going to try to make my standing leg burn a little bit. Lucky for y'all, it burns pretty fast. Let's see, it's starting. Okay, that's all I can do. All right, there we go. Now put the weight in the left leg. Lift your right leg up. Circle one way, circle the other, circle back. I just do a few each direction because I don't know when I'm going to have to put my leg down. So I just get a few in one, few in the other. So we're getting strength in the standing leg and we're getting flexibility in the one that we're moving. Okay. Whew. Let's go. All right. That was our balance for today. Not too bad. All right, let's shake it out. This is a great move that I encourage people, do it at the grocery store. Do it at the mall, wherever you're at, waiting in line. Inhale through the nose and exhale. In through the nose. Let me teach you all the healing sounds. We'll go through them again. It helps to sighing is really important. I know it can feel kind of weird, especially at the grocery store. So we're going to start with the lungs, and that sound is, so we're going to inhale, and we'll do, on the exhale, we'll say, purging out old energy. Let's do it again. Inhale. Kidneys is next, is chew. Next is liver is next is ha, is the heart sound, ha. Next is spleen. It's like fog in a mirror. And last one is triple warmers. He. Okay, now check out your body. Breathe and maybe notice if your body feels better. We've kind of purged out the tension and tightness, the old energy. Now we can bring in new, fresh energy, healing energy for our bodies. So we'll do the 5-element flow. And so it kind of goes with those healing sounds. It's the generative cycle in our body. And the first element is metal, is the lung element. And we'll do soaring crane. So you inhale, your hands up about to chest level. And then we're going to actually inhale here. And then exhale, we put our thumb and first finger together and come back in. Inhale and exhale. And we can bring our arms down a little lower, directing the oxygen to the bottom of the lungs. Inhale. The hands go flat. Exhale. First finger and thumb. Point the 3 fingers at each other. Inhale. And kind of rock. Kind of go into your heels on this one. Inhale, you kind of rock forward. Exhale. Rock back into your heels. Move with your arms. See if you can inhale the whole time. When the inhale stops, that's when you move. Exhale. Pause in the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. And then just bring your hands down like a little circle. Keep that thumb and first finger touch. Have those pointing like your arms are a circle. Inhale. Now imagine your lungs are glowing with bright white light. That's the healing frequency, the frequency that's the most vibrant for your lungs. So just imagine them glowing like gems inside your body, bright white light. And they test prescription medicine against placebo, so our minds are very powerful. So imagine your lungs just very healthy, functioning at their highest. The little cilia is just dancing around in there, getting rid of anything you don't need. Healthy, bright white lungs. Use your mind to imagine health for yourself. From metal, we go to water, to the kidneys, and this move we're going to do is called Zen circles. So you put your right hand behind your back, and so it's like kind of the back of the hands on your kidney area. And now your left hand goes in front of your forehead. And we're going to hinge at the waist, so if that's hard on your back, you don't have to. You can kind of stay upright, okay? So we inhale and exhale, we hinge like we're getting nice, clear blue waters, healing waters come up. And we're just rotating at the waist. Exhale, dip down. Imagine you're dipping into the healing waters. Rotate at the waist. Exhale down. Inhale up. Just try to go as slow as you can. Slow it down with your breath. We'll do one more dip down, and then we'll just stand up and do it. So we'll Keep it going. Rotating at the hip, moving your arm with your waist. So I'm moving at the waist and I'm letting my arm kind of drop down, moving at my waist. Now I'm just kind of lift my elbow up, move the waist. Now make the circle smaller. We're kind of bringing in the energy, attract the healing energies for your kidneys. We're making like a funnel, like a tornado, and it's coming closer and closer to your belly button. And then we're going to make sword hands. So your pointer in the middle and the two fingers are down, and put that right in front of your belly button, like we're plugging in. Now imagine your kidneys glowing with bright blue light, strengthening their function. Imagine them performing at their highest vitality. Bright blue light. Now we'll switch hands. So now your left hand comes behind your back, the right hand in front of your forehead. Make sure there's like a space. And now we'll just dip down, do the other side. Dip down into the healing waters. As we're moving more slowly, you can try to switch to breathing in and out through your nose. Just nice, gentle breathing. Moving slowly with our breath. Then we'll just stand up and do it. Use this move to notice that without emptiness, without formless, we wouldn't have a space to be in. So it's like form and emptiness. And how empty is this room? Make the circle a little smaller. And then start to make your sword fingers and put it at your belly button. Just imagine, again, both kidneys glowing with the bright blue light. Maybe imagine the Mediterranean Sea or a mountain lake, blue crystal waters. Imagine your kidneys glowing with that light. Right, from water grows wood. So that is your liver on your right side of your body. So over here on y'all. And for that, we're doing repulse the monkey. So this move is that you bring your arms out to the side and like kind of flat. And then when you twist the waist and you're coming forward, just bend your elbow and just twist your waist coming forward and let your hand goes by your ear because that's the gallbladder liver meridian. You just push through your hand. And then now as you're running out of space, start twisting your right hip back, pulling your right arm. And it also goes by your organs, by your ribs there. And then inhale, notice all the universe above you. Exhale, bring that hip back to the center. Just bend your elbow, push through. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This one's move is kind of reminding us to let go of our repetitive thoughts, the ones that kind of eating at us. We can let those go. Just be in the moment. Embrace the present moment. Embrace the universe. Let go of those repetitive thoughts that just come to us unbidden like a radio. And then we'll bring our arms down. So the standing posture for that was snake spits out its tongue. It's kind of fun, right? And your hand is kind of like a gun, like 3 fingers down. And you're going to put your weight in your left leg. And then your right leg just come on its toe and point your finger at that loud bone point, that center point, the heart meridian. You stand, try to help your shoulders and go down on your back. Your crown is pulled up. Snake spits out its tongue. Tuck the chin back and in. Weight in the left leg. Now we'll switch. So we'll do embrace a tree. Now the weight goes in your right leg. And your left toe is on the ground. Your left hand pointing with your right hand. Breath. And sorry, we should be imagining green in your liver. Bright green, like the forest. Like when the cottonwood leaves just come out after the winter and they're so shiny and green. Imagine that. Your liver is glowing with that color. All right, and then we'll come back to the middle. Just take a second, let our shoulders rest, bring our hands down here. The next move is Fair Lady Pushes the Shuttle. And this is for your heart. So from wood, we go to fire. As wood creates fire, right? So we'll bring our hands up. Again, this is embrace the tree, upper embrace the tree. And so your left arm just kind of rotates out. This is like a block from a punch above, right? And then we just push through with that other hand, twisting at the waist. And then the inhale, our middle finger points at our elbow. That's also a heart meridian point. It's like it pulls it back in. And this is like your starting point, kind of like dancing, right? And then now we're going to go to the right. So the right arm rotates up, blocks, and you push through. On the exhale, inhale back to the middle. Exhale other way. Keeping our knees bent, keeping our feet flat on the ground, twisting at the waist, pushing through. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. It's like weaving the carpet. The heart is where we feel unconditional love, joy. Bring in that, weave in joy into your life. Be our last one. And let's take a second, just rest our shoulders. The standing posture for the heart is holding the golden chalice to the universe. So we're letting divine guidance, we're letting universal wisdom come into our hands and fill up our hearts. Like guidance, or feel that unconditional love coming in through our hands, into our heart, and our heart is glowing bright red, like a red rose. Put your arms down whenever you need to. Imagine that bright red light in your heart. Bring your hands down. And from the fire, we go into the earth. And the earth element, the spleen, we'll do single hand pebble in the pond. So where we have our right hand under our belly button, left hand on top, like it's got a little ball. And it's like you dropped a pebble in the pond. And we're just going to slightly hinge, not too much leaning over. Just kind of trace those ripples. And then as it comes in, we're going to switch hands. So now the left hand's under belly button, right hand on top. Exhale. Twist at the waist. Trace the ripples. Inhale. Exhale. Earth is yin energy. So our palm is just soaking up earth energy, which is like kind of like gravity, right? Gravity is the main force of the earth, what keeps us on the planet. Gravitational field is a real thing. Bring that energy into your body. We're balancing the energies in our body, yin and yang. Then we'll come to the middle. And standing posture, this one is holding the chalice to the earth. And just feel the kind of help direct the earth energy in through your palm, into your body. And imagine your spleen is glowing with a bright yellow light. Bright yellow flowers just glowing. Imagine your stomach and spleen just functioning at their highest level. And we'll let our hands come down, embrace the chi ball. The last move is for the triple warmer. It's kind of like balancing all of it out. And we'll do embrace the universe in the 6 directions. So sometimes we think of the universe as up and above, but it's also out to the sides. It's also below us. We're on this earth ball hurtling through space, right? So kind of acknowledge that. So we'll inhale, our hands come up. And feel the universe expanding out from yourself infinitely in either direction from your hands. Rotate to the left, so your left hand goes behind, right hand in front. Now again, imagine the universe expanding out from your hands. Then inhale, bring your hands up. in the universe, infinite direction above. Rotate back to the middle. Just bring your hands through your body and feel the universe beneath you, expanding infinitely below you. Do the other side. Inhale. Rotate to the right. Inhale up. Exhale. Kind of move on the pauses of the breath. So inhale. Rotate. Exhale. Hands come up. Pause. Rotate. Down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Rotate. Exhale. Keep the hands to the side. Inhale. Rotate back. Exhale. Inhale. Rotate. Exhale. Inhale. Arms come up. Rotate. Exhale. They come down. Now just breathe at your whatever way feels best to you. We'll stop here. Bracing the chi ball. Your lower dantian. And we're just going to bring your feet a little closer together. Put your left hand under your belly button, the right hand out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it down. Do that a few times. Just any extra energy that we release that our body doesn't need right now, we're going to store in our lower dantian. That's where energy can be stored safely. Throughout the day, if you need more energy, it's like a savings account. Draw on that. Do one more this side, and then we'll go to the other side. So now is your right hand. Put that under your belly button, left hand out to the side, and exhale. And then we'll interlock our thumbs together, put it over our belly button. And this is the standing posture for the triple warmer. This is called Bamboo in the Wind. And the invitation is to really let go. Relax and let the chi move you. Just like a tree outside, it doesn't think it needs to move the wind. It's rooted and the wind comes and moves it. Feel rooted and just let our body rock and sway however it wants to. Acknowledging that the energy is highly intelligent, knows where to go, knows where our body needs to unwind. And we don't have to do it. We don't have to tell our heart to beat. We don't have to tell our lungs to breathe. We don't have to tell our blood to flow. It just does it. It knows. Let's kind of center, back to the middle. And just again, check in with your body. How do you feel? How does your mind feel after doing that? we can change how our body feels, how our mind feels, and just a little bit of practice and movement. Just acknowledge that. Thank yourself for coming. Thank yourself. Thank you. Yay. All right. Good, right?